What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Playmates Toys Monsterverse Godzilla vs. Kong City Battle Figures and Diorama set with a 6-inch exclusive Godzilla and Kong. Different paint scheme, same Kong and Godzilla that we've seen before, but a 3-piece multi-level diorama is here. Now, this has been found at Target, but I don't know if it's a Target exclusive. It might be a Target exclusive. Not 100% sure. Because, you know how Playmates goes with these things. But anywho, it says exclusive, so maybe it is. I don't know. But it just might mean exclusive to the set. There's a battle axe. There's a multi-level platform. There's a heat ray. There's a City Battle Kong. City Battle Godzilla. The Heave. A firewall diorama. Assembly required. As well as a modular chipboard diorama and a fighter jet. And all that stuff, again, included. Cool box, I gotta say. Big shout out to Steve of the Geek Chest for finding one of these for me, as well as the new Godzilla and Kong, which we'll be reviewing separately because these all deserve their own reviews, in my opinion. And there you go. So without further ado, let's get to this review. And here is Godzilla and Kong out of the package. We've seen them before. We're going to get to them in 1 second. Let's start out with the extra stuff like the vehicles. In this set, you get the jet, which is super, super, super plain and very, like, I don't know, basic. Even sculpt is just like, it's barely there. It's a jet. You can make out it's a jet. The Heave actually has some paint on the cockpit, some copper paint, which is actually pretty cool. The rest is done in green, and the details, you know, it's hollow on the bottom for the hollow earth. And, you know, it is what it is. It's okay. There's some details, so I dig the paint in the front. That is a very cool touch. Kong and Godzilla come with their weapons. You get the axe for Kong, which is very nice. The blue has some wash over it, which looks good. The bow and hilt looks okay. Hilt looks fine. I don't know how well I'll be able to get it in his hand without any heat. Oh no, it's actually very pliable. You know, I haven't played around with Kong with Battle Axe in quite a while, the other one. But there you go. He's got his axe, which is cool. Then we get the heat ray here for Godzilla. And again, we've seen before, which is fine. It looks good. Done in blue plastic, translucent plastic. Nice sculpt for Godzilla. Open up his jaw. Pop that in. Give it a little close, and there you go. Sticking with Godzilla, we saw the jaw opens and closes for the rest of the articulation. The arms swivel, like so. The legs swivel like so. Do the feet move? They are cut into, but mine are not moving. I can't remember if they're supposed to in it. And the tail moves. What is that noise? Something moving around crazy on my desk, but there you go. So, not a ton of articulation for Godzilla. As for Kong, he's got a little bit more. Head swivels, hinge swivel at the shoulders, hinge swivel at the elbows, swivels at the wrists. I think wrists might be on ball joints, so you might be able to do a little bit more than that, but I'm not 100% sure. The legs have a hinge and a swivel. It moves a little bit different than the arms, of course. The knees just have a bend, and that is it. But it is a little bit more articulation on Kong. Of course, these guys have gimmicks as well. The battle damage gimmick over here. And I find them, I don't know why, a little bit tougher to put in and replace than, I feel like they changed the material. And more so on Godzilla. And you're going to see them on the new ones especially, I'll talk about it. But, you know, you just dig your nail in there. And you reveal the meat underneath. That, I don't know why this is such a thing. Like, it's kind of gross. I guess kids like gross But I don't know. Is that too gross? I don't know. I think I've questioned that since like day one of these. This one was really hard to put in, so I'd rather not expose it completely. Okay, so there you go. You lift it up, you get the meat of Godzilla. Little Godzilla meat. Have a nice barbecue. And taking a look at Godzilla in full, it's a good piece. I mean, I've liked this mold. I have no problem with it. I think it's pretty good. The tail looks really nice. I like the shape of it. It's pretty cool. Dig the details. Dorsal fins look nice going up, and then you got lit up dorsal fins on this one as well because he does have his heat ray. Translucent dorsal fins look really good, no doubt about it. No paint going on here on this side of the body or the tail, but then you get in the front, and that's where you get the new details. But before that, sculpt is good, just in case you've never seen it. The feet are good. Do like it. It's pretty cool. I like how his arms are shaped. That's a good, good enough pose with the hands. I think it works. The head is pretty decent. The one thing I haven't liked about any of their Godzillas is how they've painted the eyes. It makes them look very, very silly. I'd rather them just like white them out or blue them out or whatever and not try to do pupils because that is not their strong point. The mouth has a little bit of paint for the tongue and the teeth, but yeah, as you can see, it is what it is. It's okay. $10 toy though, I'm not complaining too much. And then, of course, you do have the body, which is actually really cool. I do like it. I think it looks good. Like the new paint job is interesting. It's got some oranges and some whites. It's definitely different than the other ones we've seen. And I dig it enough. I think it looks good. It's, it's a little bit different. It works. I like the oranges on his legs. And they had already done like the Hong Kong battle ones, so, some different colors, some like dawn colors, I guess, is the vibe I'm getting here. It looks good there. I like the white on his shoulder there. He doesn't have it on this side for whatever reason, but I guess maybe the sun is hitting him from this way. Yeah, look. Yeah, that must be what it is. At least in my mind. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. But it looks good. I think it's a decent... a decent variant, for this set. Not bad. And as for Kong, the head sculpt is not bad. The eyes could be better. But the teeth are pretty good. The tongue is pretty good. There is some, like, paint around here, which is actually pretty decent. Some little gray, if you can notice that. Actually, that looks really good. I like this head sculpt. I've liked it from day one. I think it's actually one of the better Kong head sculpts we've gotten on toys. And this is a $10 toy, so... kudos to Playmates for that. It looks pretty good. The body is pretty good too. I do dig it. I really like his feet and legs, the fur detail. It's soft, but it looks good. The arms look really good. His nice fist there. I think that is very nicely done. His back, he's got some good musculature there, and the fur detail is pretty good. No paint at all, not a lick on the back. Bottom of the feet actually have a little bit of sculpt, along with the legalese. Gotta put it somewhere. But then you get all this cool paint. Again, I like how it looks. The oranges look really nice on the legs here, on the bottom of the arms, and then you got the white, which looks good, or beige, eggshell-ish. I don't know. It's a good look, I gotta say. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like these because I was like, man, do I need another version of these two molds? But the paint jobs are cool enough where you don't mind it. I think it looks decent. Definitely. Digging it. I'm digging it. So there you go. You guys let me know if you dig it, but I think it's pretty good. I do. And for size comparisons, here's Godzilla and Kong with a bunch of other Godzilla and Kongs from Playmates toys, including the brand new Kong Skull Island and Godzilla 2014, which we will be looking at in separate videos soon. But let's be honest, my zillions, the reason why anybody is getting this set is because of this display diorama here. And shout out to my wife for putting it together for me while I ate my lunch. Hey, you know what? We had to keep moving, get the review moving here. But seriously, this type of stuff drives me bananas, and I didn't want to do it. It took her maybe 20 minutes or so in total. Might have taken her less, but I think she started out by removing all the pieces first before putting them together. And I think it was easier if you left them and then like follow the directions first. But no, seriously, I really do thank her. Interesting things to point out here. On the packaging, it shows that these pieces here are all one piece. So you might want to glue these together when you get them. Also, they're going to be sticking out like so. If you don't mind that, you don't mind that. But that's, you know, part of it. And these are like cardboard pieces with like ruined city in it. So it's all right. There you go. I don't know what's going on there. Cars, trains. On this piece, which is just floating there. And then these two are separate. And the ground looks pretty cool on this. Building on fire. Buildings on fire. I'm not the biggest fan of buildings on fire, but it's fine for the purposes, you know. Giant monster movies always have buildings on fire. And they, as you can see, they do come together nicely there. And here you go, another one of these pieces where, you know, you probably should glue those together. Again, it's not like that on the packaging. It's nicely photoshopped on the packaging. But, yeah, it's fine. It's cool. I know folks love this stuff. Me personally, not a fan. So why did I get this? To review, of course. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't need another Kong and Godzilla, you know, in this mold, but I do like them. And for me, it is more about the figures. So this stuff, you know, it's cool. It's interesting. Your mileage will vary, just like mine, you know. I don't care, but it was a cool addition, and it's definitely worth the money. And my final thoughts? Well, I said it there at the end, honestly. This diorama set is definitely worth the money. You get two figures that are 10 bucks each, $5 for the diorama. That's definitely worth it. I feel like this diorama is probably worth a little bit more even. So I think it's a good deal. Like I said though, for me, it is whatever. You know, it doesn't do anything for me. I'm not going to be using it per se long term for anything. But you know, the figures are cool. I do like them. I do like their paint job. And yeah, it's worth getting. It's definitely worth getting and checking out for yourself. See what you think of it. Especially if you like this sort of like display. Nothing wrong with it. The figures look good within it, and there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you could please like, comment, subscribe, share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time, peace out.